I was actually
Hero Mode Podcast. Just when you thought you got rid of us, life be lifing, and we back. We got moves, and we got to relocate some stuff, right? As usual, I'm the host of the most, Go Beyond Galen. Back with my brothers. It's been a minute, boys. It's been a life be lifing.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, like a couple months. Has it been like 2-3 months? Maybe 4?
It's been solid. I honestly think since January.
Yeah, I haven't been in a lot, man, because work, sick, getting injured.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm still jacked up. Like my shoulder's ruined.
Is it that bad?
It's really bad. Like I can't do any pressing movements at all.
Do you do like lateral raises?
Lateral raises don't hurt.
Oh,
Okay.
so
That's the only thing.
Okay. So no
But
shoulder presses.
I can't do incline, regular bench. Push-ups now hurt.
So life
Probably
keep
can't
at
do any
it.
dips then. Huh?
You know what?
Nah,
That's
no
okay.
dips.
Yo, shout outs to Hudson, buff dude. He's pretty jacked up. He's pretty jacked up too right now.
Yeah.
Brandon too. He's messed up too. So hit him up, dude. Hit him up recently. But yeah. So life be life and for all of us and everything. So yeah, man. Yo, where do we go from here, man? Because it's been a while. We were talking beforehand. Again, I was thinking a little buy and sell or a little rant. What do we got, Austin? What do we have here?
Always a good time for a rant, bro.
Yeah.
Always a good time for a rant.
I mean,
we didn't talk. We have to talk about Spider-Man. That's the hot
Yeah.
topic. Spider-Man.
that was one of my buy. So Spider-Man 4 Brand New Day trailer. Buy, sell.
That's a buy for me.
That's a buy.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, that's a buy for me. I
Most
like that.
definitely.
Like,
He's suffering.
what's up?
I said I like that he's suffering.
Yeah, he's suffering.
Like I want him to suffer.
He's doing his own thing, and like
Yeah.
now they got him trying to do the organic web,
Yeah.
which is like, I mean, obviously, like that's legitimate. That's backed by some comics and stuff. He does it. It seems like they're doing it the right way. He's in his cocoon. He comes out. He's organic. But like, I also feel like I don't know. It's kind of like a little. I don't even know how to put it because you saw Tobey Maguire. We just saw him do it in No Way Home, and now it's like, yo, we got to figure out. Let's get Tom to do the same thing. Maybe it makes more sense. Like, I don't know.
I feel like they're adapting it to the comic.
Yeah,
But he could also be Man Spider.
That's what I was wondering.
I don't think they're gonna go that far, but he could be Man Spider. And if that happens, we know what happens in the comics. Homeboy dies, and the symbiote resurrects him, and he comes out the grave. Black suit Spider-Man.
I did see like there's some. I mean, there's a whole bunch of AI stuff going on, but like
Yeah.
a lot of images where it just shows him like. It looks horrible, but you see him with the extra arms, and I'm just like,
I don't want to see it.
I don't know if that'll like look great because you know what? When it comes to Marvel and like body CGI,
Mhm.
sometimes it doesn't look great at
Mhm.
all.
Mhm.
Like at all. I mean, I feel like the recent example that everyone was going crazy on was Doctor Strange when he got the third eye.
Oh yeah, that mess was
Yeah.
terrible.
That was actually my first thought it was Doctor Strange.
So,
I
don't
mean,
know.
it always leans towards a horror sort of side anyway.
Yeah.
Given its nature, but yeah, I'm not. I mean, listen, we had other things in there. We had Punisher.
We got
They got
Punisher.
Tony. We got-
You're gonna get Hulk.
You gotta get Hulk for
So
sure.
that's cool.
The Hand. Um, I'm probably forgetting more than I'm
What you
remembering.
think? You think Daredevil's in it?
That's what I was gonna say. They're
Yeah.
gonna put the hand in, but they're not gonna get. You got everyone else.
I mean, and you already had him.
He said no, but I don't believe him.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
No,
Andrew said he's not in it either, but like,
yeah, and
Yeah.
look what happened there. He was probably the best part of the movie. You
he's
know.
got to be in it. But
Yeah.
will they overload? Because you know what? I want to hear people give this movie the same scrutiny they gave Andrew Garfield's the second one. Oh, too many villains. If you watch this trailer, there's like 20 of them, bro.
I mean,
I didn't think the too many villains thing was an
in
actual
the
problem for
what's
him.
the latest one? What's the third one?
No Way.
No
That
way.
one had a lot of villains.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't.
See,
I didn't understand the the problem with that. With I
I
mean,
don't think there's a problem with too many villains if you can make him, you can introduce him well. Um, I didn't like the second Spider-Man for other reasons. It wasn't because of the villains,
Yeah.
how many villains were there.
Yeah.
I can't, I'm sorry. I hate saying I didn't like it. It just wasn't my favorite Spider-Man movie,
Yeah.
but it surely wasn't bad.
no.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It surely wasn't bad, but it just was not my favorite one.
It
However,
was it was the worst out of the three, I feel.
There's only
I
two.
think so. Wait,
The
hold
the
on now. Are
oh
we
no,
saying
no, no. I'm
What are you
saying
talking about? No
between
Way Home or Amazing Spider?
Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. I think Far From Home was the worst out of those of the Tom Holland trilogy.
I think the second one was. I hated
Yeah.
the way they did Mysterio. I
Oh
hated
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hated how they did Mysterio. I was like, this is
I'm just tired
stupid.
of the drones. There's just too much drone stuff that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
It doesn't
understand
make
it was the
sense
whole
either.
multiverse thing, but I still think it was stupid that they had to make it where Mysterio tells everybody his identity and all this
Yeah.
other nonsense and I know Peter's a kid, but I'm kind of like, ain't nobody tell homeboy,
Don't talk to strangers.
you know, like ain't nobody tell him like, hey, you know what, Peter, maybe you should just chill.
Right.
Like Doctor Strange says, yeah, I'm gonna help you
Hmm.
and cast a spell to make everyone forget. He just
Hmm.
said, oh, I'll do it. Like that's crazy. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like think of that as a plot point. Like Doctor Strange says, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you and do this crazy thing
I
that
was
he
a little
knows
chill about it.
could go wild." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like
was
I feel like
bashing it last
at
night.
that point they was just grasping for stuff.
Yeah. I was bashing it last night because we're watching it and I'm just like, just so much of this movie just does not make any sense. But like we love it because you got Toby and Andrew back, which is cool. But like the rest of the movie, none of this crap makes sense, bro.
No,
None of it makes sense. Yeah, the same. Okay, Doctor Strange doing this, that, and the third, and it's like destroy the whole multiverse or about to bring the whole multiverse here. But it's like a lot of those characters didn't even know Spider-Man was Peter Parker, so it's like why they're back. Some of
and
them
who
never
are they?
died.
And who are they? Oh, everybody who's known you from every like who are you?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you had people up in the sky that was looking like they had swords and shields. I'm like, who is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
I picked out Craven in there too.
Oh, you did?
It looked like I think the because we paused it and tried to look at it. I picked out Craven, I picked out Rhino. Rhino was definitely a lot easier, but Craven I thought was the first one. He was the built dude, but he had a spear by his side. Then
See,
there was like a couple other
that
I
wouldn't
think
have been,
Scorpion
but
too.
like let him come. Let him come
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like let him come through at this point because it didn't even make sense. Like they sat here, brought them in, said that this was gonna destroy everything, and everybody got to forget him in order to close it. But I'm like, what happened to the time patrol people?
Oh
Where
yeah, yeah. From Loki.
where were they at?
Yeah.
All right. Didn't they did they talk about that? I thought they talked about that. I didn't watch Loki season 2. I watched like
I didn't either.
I watched the first episode and I felt like I missed like 3 seasons in between.
Mm.
It was so dense with just like all this information on everything. I'm just like, dude, did I miss something? I watched season 1.
I'm not afraid of them having too many characters because I feel like Marvel's really good at balancing all these personalities in one movie.
I think so.
Yeah.
And it just shows Spider-Man's just how busy he is. He's fighting
Yeah.
random people, he's fighting these
Yeah.
bosses and not
If you
bosses.
asked me, whatever amount of years ago, I'd be like, oh no, we're getting too crazy, this, that, and the third. Nah. But I think at this point, I mean, 30 something movies later, all these person and just, even if it's a bad movie, there's plenty of bad Marvel movies. They are still good at giving them their moments
Or
to
something.
shine.
He's definitely fighting Scorpion.
Yeah,
You got Scorpion, he's got to fight the Hulk somehow, then he's got to fight the Hand.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
feel
mean,
like the Hulk is gonna remember him if it like goes towards the comics, but that also doesn't make sense because the Hulk never interacted with Peter.
right. He
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Yeah, they're going somewhere with it. The Supergirl by herself.
Um, I feel like it feels too Guardians of the Galaxy ish, but I
Yep.
like that though, I guess.
Yeah.
And finally, Um, Jason Momoa has a character that literally he could be him and it still
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, he could be he plays himself, he gets paid,
I
you know.
I feel like I don't know how that one's gonna do. Even if it turns out to be a good movie,
Hmm.
like, is it gonna sell?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the
That's
problem.
that's the thing because I know she was in Game of Thrones, but she's not. I don't think she's gonna hold enough weight to get
Hmm.
people in the audience alone. And like, I mean, people loved Superman, but I know that there was a good amount that had their issues with the Superman. It was so stupid stuff, but like, I don't think anyone is gonna go out of their way to see Supergirl.
Hmm.
And you think they care about her, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's also going to be a niche story. I mean, Woman of Tomorrow, that just
I
came out, what, like 2, 3 years ago?
and to be
Yeah.
honest, I haven't read it. And so I think that's part of my homework.
I
I
watched the
Versus
read the
Tom
first
Story
couple
video on
chapters.
okay.
It's not
I
bad.
it's
breakdown
not
of it.
bad.
No,
I
it's pretty
yeah,
good.
I've yet to read it, and so shame on me. But like, yeah, I think it's very niche too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I can appreciate them. Again, we always say trust the gun, and so um, I'm sure it'll be good.
yeah.
I
It
just
just
don't know.
I don't think
I
it's
mean,
gonna.
Superman is so legacy, character. He's pop culture, so people are gonna go in, and we always, we had several Superman movies, up and down, whatever, whatever. People felt he felt. People really liked. I mean, I really liked Superman 2025 or 24,
Yeah,
whichever it was. Um, I guess we'll see. I know
Yeah,
nothing about the villain. Absolutely nothing.
me neither. I don't know. No,
Whatsoever, ever. So
it's gonna be rough, bro. I think that one's gonna be interesting. I mean, what they did different with Guardians of the Galaxy, bringing in kind of like a relatively unknown group into this universe. They established, like, Marvel was established at that point.
yeah.
You had
Yeah,
Iron Man.
right.
I think what
Right.
Iron Man, Captain America already came out.
Yeah.
I think, right, and then
And Thor is already
you
out.
had Thor out, and then eventually you had Avengers,
Yeah.
and then after that, I think Guardians of the Galaxy came out, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Thanos made his first appearance. So
Yeah.
you already had like this established Marvel
Yeah.
with a bunch of movies with this climactic Avengers that everyone lost their mind to go see.
Yeah.
Like, we want to see this, we want to see Hulk, and then you brought in Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's like, even if you didn't know who they were, which a lot of us I felt like didn't, I didn't.
I knew Star-Lord. That's basically it.
I didn't know who these guys were, bro. But like, I'll
Yeah.
go see the movie because I
Yeah.
know like the Marvel movies are great. We just rebooted the freaking DC for the millionth time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Superman was great, but it had some controversy to it. But
Yeah.
Superman was, I thought, was great. And then now you're gonna bring in Supergirl.
Yeah.
It's rough, bro.
Yeah. It,
And the
it is
fact
rough on
that
the streets. It's rough on the streets.
yeah, and the fact that the Green Lanterns is a series, you
Yeah,
know, it's like
swap that. You know what I mean?
yeah, the Supergirl should have been the series.
Right.
Yeah. And we already had a Green
Another
Lantern
one.
movie. So we
It
can
was
just do
trash.
it was trash. We do that as a palate cleanser because we have trash Superman movies before. I feel like the public knows a little we knows a little bit about Green Lantern because of Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah.
good or bad, indifferent, whatever. So yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah.
But I think people are also bashing the series because they're
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
I did hear
"Oh,
that.
this looks weird." They were saying about his outfit, like, why is it brown and why isn't it in the closet? Like, isn't he like transform? And
Mm,
like the dude who plays John Stewart, he looks
mm,
really good to be Green
mm,
Lantern.
Yeah.
mm,
But I think Homeboy should have got again his movie. And even if you kept Wonder Woman, I'm sorry, Supergirl.
mm.
The thing is, I feel like the way you introduce Supergirl for people to care is you have to put her in a movie
Yeah.
with someone else. Supergirl should have been in the movie with Superman.
Mm.
Right.
He
That's
should
what
have been,
I'm
and they
drawn.
should have been fighting. Okay, so if we redid everything, right, and we changed the movie, the new Superman movie, They could have adapted it like they did with the cartoon movie where
Hmm.
Supergirl comes through and Superman is fighting Lobo.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, and then he meets whoever else and they, form the team or and whatnot. Like that could have been something where it's like again, what year two, year three, I guess.
Yeah.
And Supergirl could have been there. You know what I mean? Like she could have came through because Lobo was chasing her and then they got to fight Lobo and it's a whole thing. Like you can't I don't see the point of giving Supergirl her own movie
Hmm.
thinking somehow that's going to drag people out,
Yeah,
especially when people don't really care.
Hmm.
it's tough. It's I think Gunn is in a really tough position too because it's like if he said, okay, you know what, let's just stick to the big three for right
Hmm.
now, and then we'll start doing it. It's like, okay, you start with Superman, that makes sense. All right, next movie, let's do Batman.
Hmm.
Like we would be hyped to like learn about what he's gonna do and everything like that, but talk about oversaturation.
Yeah.
General audiences are gonna be like, dude, there's another freaking Batman movie, and wait,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
happened to Robert Pattinson? Oh, Robert Pattinson has a Batman movie. That would
Yeah.
have just been a lot because people, it's funny because we're up on this stuff for the most part. There's changes, there's
Hmm.
revitalizations. General audiences are looking at Superman like, wait, what happened to Henry Cavill?
Hmm.
Oh, this
Hmm.
isn't him. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he
I
can't.
don't think they should even make another Batman with what's his name, Robert Pattinson.
It, it's but see, that's the freaking issue, bro. I mean, this is the Spider-Man complex.
Hmm.
This is the Hulk complex. Spider-Man complex. Okay, you've got Spider-Man over here in Marvel, but technically he's owned by Sony, and Sony is making their own villains, and now Sony's trying to make another new redo the universe without Spider-Man. It's
It's so
so
much.
freaking
Yeah.
it's so bad, bro.
Uh,
So
Because I,
you got Batman Brave and the Bold, which
yeah,
is supposed to be coming out in a couple years, but it's like that might get pushed back.
it's
You
gonna be
Bro,
him and Damien.
can't do Wonder
bro,
Woman.
I really think they should have just the first Superman movie should have had the Batman from Batman Brave and the Bold
Mm.
and Supergirl in it.
Mm.
And
Like
then
cameos.
they could have branched out to make their own movies because we care about them from the first movie, you know?
Yeah,
Like if he introduced that where he not even like to do the whole thing of Batman versus Superman where they fought. If Superman knows Clark or knows Bruce and they're like they team up to fight whoever and whatever, Supergirl's there as well, like they're doing their own thing. And then even if they came through at the end, where at least instead of Supergirl coming through to pick up the dog, she comes through to help.
yeah,
Mm.
And then they get into an argument because Clark's like, why you should stay on Earth, you should do whatever. And she's like, screw you, leaves.
Mm.
Batman's like, you know, you got to take care of Metropolis because I'm handling my own crap. And
Mm.
right.
then Superman's like, yo, what's going on? Batman Brave and the Bold, whatever movie's happening there. So, like, you could split it up where it works, but I don't think they should make a new Robert Pattinson Batman. Like, they left it off at a nice spot, whatever. Like, you know what?
It's
I
Tough.
thought the ending was perfect.
Like tough. I mean, like I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it's just, like how can you build with a whole new Batman where one we don't even know who Batman is?
right. And
Like
you gotta bring another dude in there.
another dude we don't even know who he is.
Well, you make
Yeah.
a good point, Sean, because they kind of have a perfect lineup to get Supergirl in without her solo movie. We know that the next one is Superman and Lex. We know that the villain is Brainiac.
Brainiac. Yeah.
Brainiac took I forget what her city was that got taken.
Caldor?
So yeah, I mean like
Andor?
took her city. So you got Superman and Brainiac, they're getting into it, trying to fight or Superman and Lex trying to fight, and then now you've got Kara that gets involved. And it's like, oh snap, let's do this thing.
Yeah.
She lets them know that Brainiac is coming and like we've got to team up, blah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it's just it's
And
tough,
and and
man.
with that whole thing, John Stewart could have came through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Alien
could have he could have
planets are
came
getting
through and
taken
helped
out.
because now it's like the Green Lantern Corps
Yeah.
need send them
You got
there.
ways to introduce. You got your
Yeah,
red.
so that way it's not just like IP, IP, IP,
Yeah.
IP. It's like you've got so many different things that you're trying to connect, and nobody really cares about these people. Like people, I know we like Green Lantern, but nobody cares to watch another one if it's gonna flop. And I
Right.
get that they made it into a series, but like
It's weird. It's
it's
hard.
weird.
And Peacemaker is still part of Gunn's series too. So it's
Yeah.
like Peacemaker knows all this, but it's messy, bro. I feel for him. It is very messy. And
Trust the
it's like the
gun. I
legal.
guess we trust the gun. I guess.
We trust the Gunn. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be in the theaters.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
Yeah,
ain't a
I'm
problem.
there for it.
You're gonna have. He's gonna have my money. That's not an issue. It's
Yeah.
just I
is
want
he?
I want this to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know that he can.
Is he gonna have everybody else's money?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
that's all that matters. It's like Godzilla. So the last Godzilla versus Kong, New Empire. That movie was gonna have my money. And if you went on like the little niche groups I'm in, checking on stuff, people were like, "Yo, I hope this makes a lot of money." That movie killed at the box office,
Yeah.
bro. Which
Yeah.
which spurred on another movie. That's
Yeah.
all you really want. You want the freaking franchise to
Yeah.
keep going. I want James Gunn's DC to keep going because I know he's gonna kill it.
Do enough to
But
make a profit. Yeah. Give me
I feel like it
some.
was just like with that Godzilla versus Kong, right? Like it was so it wasn't something that was convoluted though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't something that somebody was like, "Oh, I had to be here to really know what's going on." Like
Mm.
it's Big Monkey and radioactive, radioactive lizard, bro, and
I'm gonna
they
do what I
fighting
can, but
together.
he blows
Like,
fire.
that's what I was like, it's not that serious. So I love that movie, and one of my friends hates on it. So she's like, "There's no story." I'm like, "It's not
It's
supposed
not
to
It
supposed to
doesn't
be."
need
have a
it.
story.
It doesn't need it.
No one goes, and from a fan, no one goes to a Godzilla movie for the story. I need to see some monsters fighting.
Correct.
Yeah,
And that's it.
It's.
The
I
only
won't
movie
even
that
say it's
successfully
nice
had a
to
story.
have. I won't even say that. It's just like you said. I want to see him come out the
I
water.
want to see some monsters fighting.
I want to see
yeah,
some special effects. I don't
yeah,
care about the characters.
yeah.
No,
Because I mean, Godzilla -1, that story
yeah,
was great,
the
but
That's an
story,
exception. That's an
yeah,
exception.
needs to
but that's
stay
what she
like
was thinking.
Tokyo. Japan and Toho can worry about the story.
Yeah,
American audiences, all they see is like you said, monkey
Yeah,
versus giant lizard. That's
yeah,
all they see.
I agree.
that's what they want. Boom.
Minus one. Now you've got -0 coming out in November. Whoa, that's gonna be
Boom.
Yeah.
something. I need a
Let's
trailer soon, bro.
let's
I think it's a
oh,
lot of people just their expectations are something else.
Yeah.
And that's what the problem is because for better or for worse, Zack Snyder's um Justice League
mm,
movies have been around for a few years.
mhm,
And people's expectations are that.
mhm,
Like we've been conditioned for that.
Yeah.
And the problem is James Gunn is conditioning a new breed of people to like something that is polar opposite to the way Zack Snyder did it.
Right.
And now it's like, well, you've told us to like it this way, but now I gotta like it that way. And like so poppy, bubbly, colorful,
yeah,
music,
music,
dark,
yeah,
brooding, aura farming, stoic.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's polar opposite. He is polar opposite to Henry Cavill Superman. Like, sure, they share some similarities,
yeah,
but they're not their personalities clash,
Right.
yeah,
and it's a hard sell sometimes when people see a certain thing and then they're like, oh, but that's how it's supposed to be. And then like you said, Austin, consumers don't know. They're not in it like us, like, oh, that's the real Superman. That's how Superman is.
Right.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't look at that. They're like, oh, I don't care. I want him to be cool and aura farming. Like I want to see the place blow up and he's just standing there.
Yeah.
No.
My Superman doesn't get beat up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But here's the thing. Like honestly, I could go. I know he was younger and it's his third year, but I'm like, bro, you gotta stop holding back. I was like,
land
bro,
with hands.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I get what James is doing, and I don't mind it at all. I really like the movie. I'm just saying, like, after watching it like 7 times, I was thinking, as I was watching, as I was watching it again, I was like, yo, homeboy really was broken up in the beginning. I was like, why would throw some hands?
Yeah. Yeah, he literally got stomped out.
He got to be like a Viltrumite. He got to be with the, you know. He got to be like, Omni-Man.
Omni-Man.
He should have been.